guys want to teach you how to make the rainbow glow effect. So yeah, let's go from start to finish. Alright, so right here I have my clip. Let's watch it real quick. What you want to do is you want to get your song out. So let's go. I'm going to go to my downloads. Like that beat sound, you want to go ahead and move your cursor to it and just press the M button. But you need to make sure your song selected. Press M. My clip has 2 audio layers. Your clip might not. It just depends. So then you want to go over here. Control R, or you can go here, right click, and then click and select retime controls. You can use the arrow keys to control the frames. And go to the frame right before the shotgun shot happens, and you want to add a speed point. And then go a couple frames in till it be cool. Yeah, you know, right here. Add another speed point, and then you want to go all the way back here to like whenever the shotgun's pulling out. Whenever you want the effect to start. So let's add a speed point right there. Alright, now that you've done that, you want to go ahead and hold these down. You want to drag that in. And when you hold this one down, pull it out right here. Okay, yeah, now once you've done that, move this, and you want it to be at 50% speed. Let's delete all the excess. And move this to the beginning. Let's mark this and move it to here. So now we can press Control B and split the clip right here. Let's open up the retime controls again. And you want to split it on where the part that's slow-mo. You only want the part that's slow-mo. Or Control C, click on Control C. You want to copy that, and then you can create a new timeline and paste it. So now it's just this. This is the only part that we need. Alright, so let's deliver it. Clip for mask. I know this is like a really bad way to do it, but that's just what you want to do. Alright, that's what I do. Alright, next for the mask, you can do it in DaVinci Resolve, but the way I like to do it is type in runway ML into your search bar. You can make an account or whatever. So now that I'm in this, go into a random project, whatever. Go into a new project. Then you want to go to your files, and then you want to put that one that you just rendered. Oh yeah, I forgot to render it. Alright, now put the one that you just rendered. You want to put it in here. Drop asset into timeline. And then wait for this to upload. Right? So now what you want to do once you're in this, you want to go to green screen. And you want to click on your character. And then you can adjust the mask. What I usually do is I just click on the character on the gun, and then you can use the exclude button to get rid of stuff, whatever. But yeah, that's basically what you're supposed to do. But basically it auto masks it for you. Usually if you didn't do this, you'd have to do it in DaVinci Resolve, like by yourself. You have to do it frame by frame, which is a lot slower, but it's more accurate. Once you're done with this, click done masking. And then, okay, now we can press export. You can just export it like normally. Don't worry about the fact that it says 720p, it's fine. Okay, now download it. Download your clip. Okay, now let's go back into DaVinci Resolve. Go back to your edit page. Go back to your timeline 1. And you want to get the clip that you just rendered out. Find it in your thing. Once you download it, you can download it, right? Find it here. Clip or this 720p thing right here. This is fine. Delete the audio layer because that's gonna mess it up because nobody cares about the audio. But basically, yeah, here's what the base of your effect is gonna be. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead, hold down Alt and drag this up. If you're on Mac, it's Option, I think, and drag up. Or you can Control C, Control V, and then you wanna click on the top clip, hold Shift, click on that clip. Then, what's it called? New fusion clip. Alright, that's what you gotta do. Alright. So basically, now we got this fusion clip. What we're looking at here is, if I put this dot right here, this is our mask layer right here with the green screen. And then this right here, median 1, is gonna be your background layer. So what you wanna do is you wanna add what's called delta here. This is going to be your thing that, gets rid of the green screen. And you want to just move this eyedropper over it. So now you can create a bitmap, and this is basically what's going to create the mask that goes into the media in one. So basically, yeah, you just want to follow this node tree. I don't know if I explained it properly, but basically, this is the 720p one, because Runway only lets you render at 720p. And then this is the full 1080p one. So look at the difference. Look at the difference between 720p. Like, even the colors get better. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Alright, now you can compound this clip, because now you're done with that. Or click on this, hold shift, do this, create a new fusion clip again. I know it looks like you just combined the top layer and the bottom layer, but it's fine. So now this is your mask, and this is your layer under it. So now, here's the part where you're going to need the plugins. I have a link in the description of how to download this plugin. It's called Proto. And basically what it does is it creates these like lightning effects. So you're going to need that for this tutorial. So it's free. There's a video in the description on how to download it. So yeah. Alright, now get the Proto V2 effect. Hold shift and put it in between these two layers. Alright, now what you want to do is, for some reason, whenever, I don't know what this is, but it's a glitch or something, but you got to turn on the mask and then shrink the mask. And it should work. So now we've got this Proto V2 effect here. Let me just do this. See, look, it looks way too weird. It looks way too bright. Okay, yeah, this doesn't look right? So what you want to do is you want to go to, there's a whole bunch of presets here for like different colors and stuff. But what I usually go for, like these ones are pretty cool. There's a fire one, there's a light one. The one I usually use is electro. Now this plugin might be really laggy for low-end computers, but it's fine because you can turn your playback timeline proxy resolution, and you can turn that back to quarter. And make sure your fusion memory cache, your render cache is smart. Make sure your render cache is smart and not normal, so it can play back smoother. You want your character to be more, the main thing in the scene. So what you want to do is that you want to add a color corrector, and you want to drag that to media in one. Make sure media in one, when you put it in the left viewer, make sure that it's the background one. So what you want to do, hold down shift, put the color corrector in, and then turn down the saturation. Then you can turn down the brightness as well. So now it's only showing mostly showing your character. So bam, that's simple. If you want your effect to be different colors, what I do to make it rainbow is you can set a keyframe, whatever color it is. Right now you can set a keyframe. Then go like halfway in, move this thing right here, move it down, and set another keyframe. Make sure it's set another keyframe. So now it's going to be going down. Okay, and then sometimes you gotta like do it manually, so it slides down. So it slides down over time. And then I gotta slide this down, and slide this down. But yeah, that's how you do it. You don't have to do that. That's just what makes it look rainbow. So now that you've got that, you want to make an adjustment clip. This is what's gonna make it, the shakiness, that you want for the main, impact, whatever they want to call it. So you want to add an adjustment clip, and this is something you can copy paste across your whole montage. If you're gonna make a montage, you can copy paste it across your montage. But basically, what you can do, go here, create camera shake, canvas, and press mirror, keyframe everything right here. You don't need to keyframe these bottom ones, but yeah. And then turn down your X. You can keep the Y like this much. I don't know, I just like to have it a little bit lower. And then you want to make sure your overall strength is like very low. And then once you get to the end of your clip, you want your overall strength to be maxed out. Obviously, if you want your effect to be more and more shaky, go here. You can turn up the X deviation and the Y deviation to be a lot more at the end of the clip. Now you need to make the impact, right? So let's just make a simple one. Basically, you want to add that adjustment clip, however long you want it to be. Like you want the glow. This is the glow part. So let's add a glow node. There's better glows with plugins that are free, but I'm just gonna tell you how to do it normally. But keyframe all the glow, whatever. You can make it maxed out if you want, and then drag your thing to the end. Make another keyframe, and then turn down the blend. Don't turn down the glow, it's gonna mess it up. Just turn down the blend. So now it looks like that. You can make go halfway through and turn on the glow a little bit if you want it to be like faster. Now let's add the shake. So what you want to do is you add a camera shake again, and you want to have it right here, and you want to make sure that your X deviation is always 0. X deviation does not look good. That's all I'm gonna say. Keyframe your overall strength and make your overall strength like 0 right here. Now this is way too fast, right? So turn down your speed, and you can turn up your Y deviation and your X deviation. Basically, this is gonna be making a clean shake effect, but you want your edges to be mirror again. And you can turn on motion blur as well. I turn on motion blur most of the time, but if your computer's really struggling, turn off the motion blur. It's gonna make it a lot better. That's pretty clean. Open an Infusion page. If you want to have an alternate effect, you can open an Infusion page. This is the medium end one too. Remember, this is your mask. So if you want it to be if you want to add another mask on top of it, to make it like an outline rather than just like the whole character. Basically, following these steps, what you want to do is you want to drag your median one. You want to drag this yellow line out, and you want to put it back on the end of your merge so that it creates this mask above it. And here, you can go here, you can do whatever you want. You can change the outlines. I think I'm going to leave it on plasma right now. Kind of like the plasma look. There's so many different color variations, whatever you want. It's going to be the final effect. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys found this tutorial helpful. Tell me what tutorials I should make next.